Alright guys, we got a lot of topics to talk about, so put your imagination caps on.
Use your imagination brains.
Thinking.
Welcome everyone to episode 8 of the Attack Gaming Cringecast.
Yocho!
I am Kirk, Ashley, TJ,
Marcus.
And you're playing a game. Great. He's very intrigued about what we're about to talk about.
It's a really good game, guys.
It's a really great game. Today, Mark is actually going to give us a whole host of topics that we're going to discuss at length.
Okay.
And as soon as he's done playing his childish games, this is not about game. It's about games.
It is about games.
It's not about playing.
It's not about playing. We're not here to watch you play. They're not here to watch us watch you play.
Who's
That's
watching?
like a whole next level of.
I know.
It's like a
Twitch
fourth
streaming.
dimension.
Like what if on Twitch there's like you have a guy playing a game and the people
watching?
on Twitch watch their friend watching him play, right?
That would never.
Oh, they're excited!
That's like Twitch squared, right?
Twitch squared.
They would just put twitch2.tv.
Oh.
Twitch squared.
Just when you thought the podcast couldn't get dumber.
That sounds
It
dumb.
did.
It did.
We went there.
Coffee break.
Alright, guys, so let's talk about gaming news from the week. So first up, from today, Minecraft for the Xbox One and PS4. Those versions are coming out in August. Now, those new to the game, it'll cost $19.99 as it always has. But for those current console version owners, it's just $4.99 to upgrade, and saves will transfer between the two.
Ooh.
It's great.
That
What's
is
the
great.
difference? I have Minecraft on my console.
The Xbox One and PS4 ones, it's not an infinite world like it is on PC, but they've said it's vastly larger, and the draw distance is further out.
You can see more.
I can see things more.
Yeah. Do you guys play Minecraft?
I have
I used to.
Used to.
When
I
I played
blew
League of
up
Legends,
some
so-
guy's house because this guy planted dynamite in my friend's house, and
No.
I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna help you build this
Never
house.
play Minecraft with a girl.
And
she
then-
just goes around hitting everything in your home, breaking stuff, puts fires everywhere, and then I come back home after hunting for some wood and
Maybe some
trees,
evil girl.
and then my house is burning down because she's like, I didn't know what to do. I just started striking this tinder. I didn't know what would happen, and then my house on fire.
How come
Striking
I don't
Tinder?
know
Is that a real
this?
thing?
Anyway, that
Whatever
did
that
not
thing is
happen.
that you hit.
I feel like
starts
Ashley
fire.
would be the one like putting nice plants
I know.
outside.
No, she's not.
Here's
Yeah.
a painting for this
She's
wall.
I had
not.
flowers outside
She's
my
the one
house.
who
we could really
took
use
a
a
bucket of lava and dumped it on my
sky
house.
roof.
I didn't even own a bucket.
You burned my house down when I came
Okay.
back.
Explain where the bucket came from. A bucket is pretty easy to craft, so.
I don't.
I
I,
feel like
didn't.
everyone
I
knows.
didn't.
It's
I
not
wasn't
for a
even able
newbie
to
beginner.
A
craft.
bucket.
You have to go find.
You know
she
what I
turned-
did?
She
I had
took
a
a bucket
pickaxe.
out of my chest.
That's all I
Oh,
had.
okay, that's.
I just had a pickaxe. That's
No,
all I
you
have.
burned my house down. I came back and my house was on fire.
Was she new to the game at this point?
You know
Yes.
what I got? I got a torch or
Wait.
something from his
See,
house.
when you're new,
You can't
you
burn
just
with a
touch
torch.
things.
Well, that's the only
You gotta
thing
find
I
out how
had.
things work.
Is
Yeah.
Ashley the one that stole our stuff? She seems like a thief.
Yep.
Stealing
she did it.
buckets? Maybe.
I don't even know.
Went
this
in my
one.
house, stole my bucket,
Anyway.
poured
Actually,
lava
you dropped
everywhere.
a crowbar from your inventory. When you bought this.
On
Sorry.
Kirk's desk.
Lock
And
picking
then he licked
skills.
Yeah, you got my DNA all over it.
Ugh.
What was the topic?
Minecraft,
Ashley?
Xbox One, PS4.
Ashley being good at Minecraft?
Apparently.
That's never the topic.
So,
I
wait,
still
if you
do not
own it
do
on the
that.
current console? No,
on Xbox,
you own it on
if you own it
360.
on
or-
Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3,
Okay,
it just
you
came
can
out on
upgrade
PlayStation 3. You
for
can upgrade
$4.99.
for $5.
Okay,
That's a good deal. I'm gonna do it.
that's a good deal. What if you... Because some games are doing, like, if you've... Like, for Elder Scrolls Online, like, if you have upgraded within this, like, a certain time span that was, like, within, like, a month ago or something, they'll let you upgrade for free just because... You know, you've bought it so soon, and now we're just putting it on this new console. Some people might have
I don't
just
know.
bought it on 360 because...
I've only heard of switching, like the systems. Usually it's like a $10 fee, but I've never heard of.
Oh, like on Final Fantasy 14, didn't they let people upgrade to if you bought it on PC,
No, I
you can
think it
upgrade to the
was-
PS4 for free.
No,
Could
no,
you?
no. I think is it?
Was
I
that
think it was
going
just
PS3
system.
to PS4. You could upgrade.
Yeah, but I think
okay.
most of what they did was they gave you a free transfer of servers.
Okay.
I think was.
I guess for $5. I mean, if you already play
It's
Minecraft, that's pretty.
$5. I mean, they easily could have just said $20. We'll
sorry,
charge
new
you again.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
You strike
Okay.
me as one of those people who just expect handouts.
I expect
Aw.
Wherever
to be
you can
given
get
He's that guy who walks
everything.
around, Sam's Club with the samples.
I actually dislike the samples, and I avoid.
Actually, I was at Sam's Club this
Samples.
weekend, and I got a little
Were you
chicken
the
fritter
sample guy?
sample.
Oh God.
Well, why not?
I usually avoid them, like the
No,
plaque,
I'm-
just because I
yeah.
don't want to talk to the people.
Right.
It's like, if I could grab my food and just walk away without some sales pitch, I'd be all over them. But usually they stop you.
They're like, this new product is 100% whole grain. You're like, I don't care. I just want a little snack.
I'm
hungry.
I don't plan on buying this product at all, no matter how good it tastes.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Well,
Sometimes they trick
that's-
me. Sometimes it's like it's so good. I'm like, I gotta buy it.
Yeah.
Well, of course they're gonna make it like great.
But I mean, they're gonna make it great. But if it tastes
Gamers
great,
Heroes just went live on Twitch.
Ooh,
This is great.
Let's
Gamer
watch.
Heroes.
Why aren't we watching that?
Check them out.
let's watch it.
No, watch us, not them.
Oh yeah.
We don't.
Watch
We're not live
us
streaming right now.
watching them. Twitch squared.
Twitch squared.
I'm gonna buy TwitchSquared.com right now.
It's not.
Well, let's do it after this podcast. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Far Cry 4 box art causes controversy.
It does.
Far Cry 4, set to take place in the Himalayas, in a
Himalayas.
country called Kyrat, I don't know.
Huh.
A country caught up in civil war was announced this past week. With box art revealed, it features what appears to be a white man, though it's not. The
Oh.
developer came out and said it is not a white man.
It's got
Oh.
blonde hair, though.
Holding a darker skinned man captive holding a grenade. People took offense as it appears racist.
Have a black
Everyone's
man
so
holding a white
offended
man
about
with a
it.
grenade.
I would be offended for that then.
Wait, what?
We need
See,
like
that's what I'm saying.
two
You're gonna offend
orange colored,
anybody.
two purple colored people, so
Purple
that
colors.
it's like no race at all. Otherwise, people are gonna be like,
Hey.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't see
I didn't see it. Like
But,
I didn't think
like-
the guy was like, yeah, he's light skinned, but he has like,
You know who he looks like? Every time I look at him, I see Gordon Ramsay.
Ew!
Yeah.
That's creepy.
I think I can kinda
Gordon
see that.
Ramsay in a pink tux. That's what I see every time.
I can kinda see that. but yeah, it's not like, I don't know, who got offended?
But
Like who are these people?
like you look at it, the guy looks evil and menacing. Like it's clear, it's obviously the villain of the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you expect a villain
Let's
to
see
do?
this box art.
Oh yeah, I can pull it up. Kirk was supposed to have it prepared, but
oh,
that's
I've
fine.
seen it.
What did I tell you?
It's prepared
before?
in my mind.
What did
Like,
I tell you? Why don't you?
I
just-
looked at the thing for the first few
Yeah, but
days, and
let's
I was
show
never,
everybody the
never
box
once
art.
in my head was like, this is offensive.
I think
Like,
people
I
are
don't
just
know.
really sensitive when it
No, I
comes
think
to
they
Yeah,
just,
but
stuff
why?
they just
like
want a
this.
reason
to be angry.
to say something. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, who cares if both of them are white? I mean, it doesn't matter what skin color they are. I mean,
Things
white
like
guy holding
this
black guy, white guy
happen.
holding yellow, or Asian person.
Yeah, this stuff happens.
Yeah, people would get offended no matter what it was.
Yeah.
That's
Unless
why
it
it's-
was white on white. Because then they're like, oh, it's fine. Which I don't know why. You know, somehow that's not racist.
Here's the box art.
He looks Russian to me.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
it
looks
looks
very
Russian.
Russian to me. That
Are Russians
guy
not white?
looks like
Yeah.
Spaniard. Maybe.
See, he's like a
Or
guide in the
Singapore.
Himalayas, right?
Yeah,
He's
I
a
don't
what do they
know.
call him? A Sherpa. A Sherpa,
sure. Okay.
Sure.
and like he's not even doing anything bad
Oh,
to him.
again,
He's
this,
like just holding.
this
his head,
headline
right?
is, boy, that Far Cry 4 cover seems a bit tasteless.
Oh God.
Oh my.
It's like the villain doing villainous things.
Yeah.
That's what I would expect from it.
How
That's
is
what
it-
I take away from it. I'm sure the game will not revolve around
This
round
guy
up-
holding
round up
this
these
man's
minorities.
head.
We're gonna throw them into slave labor.
The whole game is about killing Sherpas.
That's like killing baby seals.
Really? See,
How
now
do you
this
make the connection.
this to me is just this website. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna give them the credit.
Game Zone.
They just want to have a title.
It depicts a blindingly white, bleach blonde-haired gentleman in an absurd suit,
Anybody.
perched upon a decapitated statue dressed with guns. Under his grasp is a brown-skinned soldier, presumably
He's not even that
under his
brown
employ.
skinned.
Presumably under his employ.
Oh man,
Like, people-
those usage of words.
People these days are too sensitive. They make a situation out of everything, and they just don't need to.
He just has his hand casually on the guy's head.
Yeah, what if they're friends?
What if it's his
Or
boyfriend?
it's like, hey buddy.
Yeah.
He's just sad. He's giving his
He
boyfriend
is
a pat
wearing
on
a
the head.
pink suit.
I mean,
Yeah, you could be gay. That's
you
okay.
don't even know. You don't know.
And how does this guy have a decapitated
No, the
throne? Right.
well, yeah. There's no head on the
Well,
statue.
it's
You see
behind that guy's head. It's pretty
It
clear.
would be bigger than his head.
Well, what about like the shrunken head guys from the?
You know what? Don't worry about
We're
that's
not talking
the
about that
points.
part. We're talking about, is it tasteless? No. Maybe I'm just like immune to like I don't see color.
Tasteless.
See, I actually read another article.
What
recently
about all those games?
about how what is the millennials? They think the solution to racism is to be blind to race, but that doesn't solve anything.
When I look at personally, is how I see.
Like when you see a black
race.
person, they're black. Don't pretend they're not.
No, I mean I don't. When I see someone who's black, you know, I have sometimes referred to them that guy's black because someone will be like, "Who are you talking to?" It's easy to point it out.
Yeah.
When I think of an individual, I just think they're a human being. Like, that's a person.
Yeah.
Nothing else differentiates me from them. Besides, if I want to point them out, if they have a big head or if they're black, it's the same thing. You know, it's just a feature to find someone like, oh, that guy's right there. Who are you talking about? That guy.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think of an individual as a person, I'm like, that guy's black. I'm just like, that guy is a human being. That guy's a person. I can think of him as, he's funny. That's okay. You know, I don't think of him as like colored.
That funny guy.
Yeah, that funny
That
guy.
funny guy.
That funny guy.
That nice guy.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. I just like I said, I think people are just way too sensitive.
They're reading into
About
it way
everything.
too much.
And also just
Like,
Also, yeah.
I think some people were assuming this guy in the pink suit is like the protagonist who you play as.
right.
Maybe.
Ubisoft has gone and said that's not.
Yeah.
He's not the
Well,
protagonist.
like I would never look at this and say that's who I'm playing as. That evil, menacing looking
Yeah,
dude.
he
That's
looks
me.
evil. Yeah. But then again, like, you know, me and Kirk are saying people just want a reason to, you know, talk about anything. Like, for instance, Frozen. I'm pretty sure everyone's mostly seen that one. Like, there was articles after it came out stating that, you know, the snowman's gay.
It's
And
okay.
I mean, it's a kid's movie. Like, why are you going to make a big deal about it? Like, does it really matter?
I don't know. I think there was probably a couple people that got upset, and then all these websites are like, "Oh, let's get on that. Let's make this
Yeah,
Let's
title."
jump on this train and get people to come to our
Yeah,
website.
that. Do
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Not that that's bad. I'm sure we've done it before, but
Yeah,
I'm
we
sure we
probably
have.
this is
Yeah.
the worst
Like
blank ever.
a gamer's guide to E3. Check it out. MMOETK.com.
It's great.
It's really
I'm
great.
very offensive.
All right.
So yeah, I think this one is my favorite news from the week. Soul Calibur Lost Swords was designed to be pay to win.
Ooh.
So the development team aimed for a pay-to-win model when creating the free-to-play game. They considered adding multiplayer as an option, but figured it would be best avoided because of their payment scheme. And I use scheme purposely,
Scheme.
because pay-to-win is a scheme.
Wait, so the developer said this is pay to win? Like,
It's a single-player game.
okay.
It's free to download and presumably play, but I don't know if it's like impossible to win unless you buy something. Or
It's
what,
single
but-
player though.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I guess. I mean, it's kind of takes out the fun, yes, but personally, I don't see anything morally wrong with that.
What is
Okay.
it like?
It's
You
not like
okay? You
against
passed
the law, but
You
Yeah.
passed level 1. It
But
costs
morals
$1 to
and
go level
laws are
2.
different.
like just the phrase "pay to win" has
It
a very
depends.
negative
It does, it
connotation
does.
to it.
Yeah, but it depends. Can they beat this game without having to
Hold
pay?
on. Give it 10 seconds.
This airplane break is brought to you by.
The U.S. Navy.
MMO Tech Airlines
Woo!
Fly free.
in games.
It's
Wow.
this is like another
This
airline
is
going
add
over.
2.
Ace Combat Simulator out in stores now.
Ding.
Pre-order now.
Pre-order
Right?
now.
Pre-order.
And get your free pilot suit in game.
Our GameStop Employee.
We're on ad 3.
This is ad 3.
This is Hulu Plus right now.
Hulu Plus.
Hulu Plus. HuluPlus.com/MMOTac. It's not. You won't get any discounts.
Ooh.
Are they like?
It's going crazy in here, guys.
He's just circling right now.
On purpose, over our heads.
He just wants to hear what we gotta say.
I think they're gone. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. Who's saying it's pay to win? They're saying it's pay to win?
They said they designed the game
To be pay to win. Okay. But they didn't elaborate like how?
Yeah, but like I was saying,
No, and I didn't look into it.
it depends. Can this person beat the game without paying? Will it just be harder, or will they actually have to invest in weapons or power-ups to beat the game?
I don't know. It's Soul Calibur. So I'm assuming it's like
You
maybe
would-
buying better characters. I've only played Soul Calibur 2 on like the original Xbox. So it's been
I
years
feel
and
like I'm
years.
not offended by this.
Because it's
It's
a
single
single player,
player.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it. It's a bad model to make this game
Yeah.
pay to win single player because people only pay to win if they're beating other people because they care. As far as being a game, not too many people are gonna be like, I want to buy this weapon so I can beat this game.
Yeah.
I would never pay to win a single player game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay to win a multiplayer game because I wouldn't play it in the first
But
place.
you
But
hear this game is developed around that model. Does that
Yeah.
make you want to play it?
Mm-mm.
I don't care if it's a good game. I'll play it.
Is that their
If
like,
I can still win
scheme?
the game,
Like, we're going to say it's pay to win so that people are intrigued about what that is in a single player game, so now let's play it.
maybe.
I doubt it. People know what
Is that
pay to win
That's
is.
the marketing.
But
game?
I mean, if I could beat the game without having to pay to win, then if it's a good game, I'll play
if
it.
they're saying it's pay to win, I'm assuming you have to pay somewhere.
And
I'm
it
assuming it's
really-
like pay to win easier.
It depends on how much it is too, because I can easily
Pay to
see.
win.
I can easily see
Next
people
generation.
who
Pay
play
to win.
this game because it's free and they don't know whether or not they'll like it, and then they decide that they do like it and say you have to buy like a power up or something and it's only like 50 cents. I can easily see somebody saying,
Probably
"Oh, it's
50
not."
cents, but-
Well, you know what I mean. I can easily see someone saying, "Oh, it's not that much. I'm just gonna buy it this one time," and then they do it again and then again, just because they like the game and they don't realize that they're actually spending that much money. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're aiming to prove me wrong. I'm neutral on it. I don't care. I just read the headline.
No, I'm just stating
Okay.
something. I'm not arguing.
I think a lot of game companies are slowly starting to become like, give them free games, but we'll charge them somewhere else.
But you don't think...
But they're doing it wrong.
Yeah, in my opinion, and Cassidy said this yesterday, the best free-to-play game is a really good game.
Yeah.
Like, it lets you play free and have a really good time doing it. If you want to buy more, that's great. Like, a good game will compel you to buy more for it.
Like Dota
Like-
2 has.
Like League of Legends
like
or Dota
League of
2.
Legends, yeah.
I think there's been a pretty big trend online right now where people are posting their Riot points for League of Legends. And like people are posting like $2,000 worth of stacks of Riot points. It's like you're playing a free game. Buying these things does not improve your gameplay at all, but you look cool. And that's
Yeah.
what I think. Like I think Dota, you can buy skins, right?
yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
You can
I
buy
mean
a
that's
lot
what
of
makes
stuff.
a good game. Like you buy stuff that
Wards.
doesn't make you better, but you look cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So I mean, people who
Yeah,
play
you-
games want to be
You
cool.
can buy a lot of stuff to
unfortunately.
make you look
Yeah.
cooler, which I have.
Yeah,
But I don't
mean,
even. I don't mind.
I don't
Like
mind.
I spent $10 on the compendium for Dota 2 for the international, and like I don't get much out of it. I get a couple things
What
in
is the
game.
compendium?
It's like this book, and they give you different tasks to do to get more points. You level up the book. When you level up the book, you can get more stuff, more battle points in game, like new wards, skins, stuff like that.
yeah, I can
Sounds
easily say
stupid.
Yeah, it's
that
not
League
stupid
of
at all.
Legends is a free game to play, but I've
But
spent
it's not really
so
free.
much money.
I spent at least $400.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you
Right
want
points.
you want
Yeah.
to spend.
Yeah.
You want to
Holy
spend it. I don't mind it, and
God.
it's because the game's so awesome.
Think of
I
how
don't
many
care.
games you've played. Multiply or divide that by the $400.
Yeah.
It's like I've
See,
spent
but this is-
10 cents on every game I played,
This
and I've
is
enjoyed
how
every one.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
view it though. Like personally, I will say I've never used my money to unlock champions or runes or anything that I can actually buy with in-game
I've
currency.
bought champions.
But I have bought skins, and the way I view it is, I'm playing this game for free. It's the same thing as if, you were subscribed to an MMO. I just, I like to support them, so
To
I
me, it's
spend it
I'm
for
buying
the money.
art. Like the
Skin.
skins are art to me. It's like in-game virtual art, and like the skins that they come out with are pretty cool. Like they change how your character looks and does things. And I see it as art. Like when I play, I'm like, ooh, this is nice. Ooh, this looks cool.
Yeah, when I see somebody, like, there's this really cool Pudge skin in Dota 2, and like every time I see somebody with it, I'm like, That's awesome. One, I think they're a better player. Because why else would they spend the money?
Skins
That's
win games.
that's oftentimes not the
Skins make you win.
the case, but you know, I always feel better when I go into a game and I'm playing with people that have
Sounds
skins.
like-
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Ooh.
well, they either play a lot, so they're not just like some scrub that's. You know,
Whoa, elitist here.
I'm not
Or they
saying-
have a lot of money. They
No,
don't care.
I lose more than half my games, so
Oof.
I'm probably part of their problem.
Yee.
Not on purpose. I guess I'm not good.
Everybody add Atacon on Dota 2.
Please,
Atacon,
Carry
are you
him.
40?
Atacon 40.
Atacon 40.
The 40th.
Well, no,
Atacon the 40th.
there's no regular Atacon either. I've always put the 40 there. It's fine.
What
Whoa,
does
you're
40
that guy.
mean to
It
you?
bothers me when there's a number at the end.
I
of
hate
the
numbers
name.
and names.
I remember Runescape, I
Really?
was Pink
Damn it.
Archer
Well,
8.
No, I have a story
it's
of where.
fine. I'm never going to put a
Pink
number
Archer.
in my game.
Pink Archer.
If
Okay.
avoidable, I will never do it.
Right. Okay, I'll tell you where my name came from. There's a Blink-182 poster
Oh, God.
from 2000, 1999 or whatever. One of the guys, Mark or Tom, I forget who it is now, he's wearing a shirt that says Atticus, which is, I think, one of their companies that they formed, Atticus.
Yes.
Sure.
And one guy's wearing a shirt that says Con 40.
Atacon 40.
Atacon 40. And I've used that since,
Interesting.
like 15 years now.
You know, that's
So
a
that's
really
that's
cool.
the only reason there's 4. It's not like I wanted Atacon in every
Now that
game. It's just,
you explain
sometimes
it,
I do use
that
Atacon.
sounds pretty cool.
Well, I know Atacon's in
Mhm.
Metal Gear Solid. They use that word somewhere. I can't remember
Really?
where it is. I saw a video just recently where they said Atacon. I'm like, oh, Kirk.
Oh, I've been using that forever.
Metal
I
Gear
predate
fan.
that. Where's my cash? But yeah, no, I guess I never thought about the number being stupid, but it is.
Well,
I'll-
hey,
if I-
Blink
if I-
182.
No, if I make like an in-game character and I use Atacon as the name, I'll do that. But I don't know. Everything I have is Atacon 40, so I can't just change it now. Damn it.
It's all right. You explained it
okay.
to us. It sounds a lot better.
Better if
after
Atacon
you
Why are you
explain
so
it.
Why are you so mad about it?
Yeah.
Just be you.
Yeah.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Be you.
Badgerosity 13.
No.
That
That
does sound awful. Boogie 2988.
Mine's after a Fire Emblem character.
There's a character
Boogie.
coming at you live
From the power of the internet.
internet.
Let's
But yeah,
Topics.
go
Soul
to
Calibur.
the next topic.
Shut up! I'm doing topics. So yeah, I guess with Soul Calibur, it all goes back to how good the game actually is. I just find it interesting that they would come out and say, "Yeah, this is pay to win." Like, maybe it is a really good game,
Mm.
and maybe it is one of those things where you buy things because you really like the game, you want more. But League of Legends never says, "Yeah, we're pay to win."
Yeah.
I mean, they're not.
Well, you can't really. Well, unless you get like.
I mean, the only possible way League of
boost
Legends
to
pay to win
level
now, that
up,
doesn't do best
but
not pay to win.
it's
Only
not
possible
even
way
win.
is if you buy rune pages. It is slightly pay to win, slightly, but it's not. It's just such a small
I'm
difference.
interested to see what you can do in game that would give you such an advantage.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like, no, for Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Oh,
We'll have
okay.
to
As a
wait and
fighting
see.
game,
I'm
where it's like
assuming
one-on-one.
how past Soul Caliburs are. You can probably buy weapons. You can put on your characters. I will maybe unlock new characters that are just stronger in general. Otherwise, I don't know.
Stronger
what
base
else.
stats.
Hopefully, it's not like pay $5 to advance to the next level.
Oh,
That's
God.
that's like EA type stuff.
EA type stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of your online passes. One-time use. Now you have to purchase it again if you lend it to a buddy or something. I don't know why they
That
did
sounds awful.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Making games for profit is
They stopped doing
Usually
that
bad.
though.
which
Okay,
I
but
mean,
Soul Calibur.
contradicting.
A game you're playing by yourself, single player. Who's having fun if you're like
Yes.
buying an item just to wail on the NPC?
That's the
Like,
thing, I
where
don't
there's no
feel
skill.
like it's
Yeah.
What
gonna
if
work.
the NPC is really hard to beat, like Dark Souls?
That's just unfair programming. Then that's not.
I
I
like
don't know.
hard games, but I wouldn't pay to win.
I don't like
Not
that they
single
came out and
player.
said this. That makes me not want to play the game.
yeah,
at all.
I agree.
It seems shady.
Seems shady.
Yeah. Who knows?
And
Maybe it'll
before
work
it's
out
the
for
best game you ever play when it comes out.
You guys have probably heard about this one. Rumors indicate that YouTube is buying Twitch for $1 billion.
Good investment.
Twitch, the video game streaming service, started in June of 2011, is rumored to be working out a deal to be purchased by Google. Twitch has been growing in popularity since its conception and is the go-to streaming service for PC, handheld, and console gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
It's a good
Very
move.
great move. I
guys
think they could have
pro.
sold it for more personally.
Probably.
But Google made a good move because they got it for a good price. A good amount. I mean, like they just came out with League of Legends, the fantasy. I always bring League of Legends, but the fantasy LCS they just came out with, which is just like fantasy football. People are just like going crazy about it. It's like super interesting. I just made a fantasy team. It's becoming just this really, really in-depth sport and it's on Twitch. You don't watch it anywhere else except for on Twitch. To me, this move is Google getting into gaming, and I was like, I think that's
Okay,
very good.
but think about right now. You can play any music you want on Twitch on your live streams.
Mm-hmm.
You can do
But you
anything
can't.
you
You
want.
technically
can't.
can, but no one's enforcing it. That's
Well,
Right.
unless
So
they catch
now that-
you.
YouTube owns it. Google owns it.
Mm-hmm.
Look how hard it is to put. You can't even have 6 seconds of a music clip before it's like, hey.
Or like
You're not
YouTube's
getting
live
paid.
streaming service,
Mhm.
which they do have currently. If you're playing music, that's all going through their systems. If
Yeah,
they
but
detect anything, they'll shut you down.
Before with
Yeah.
Twitch, like
So is that a good idea?
It's
like,
legal. I mean, technically you're not allowed to do this stuff in the first place, which
yeah.
it's gonna suck. I agree. It's gonna bring down the quality, but it's also the music artists. They deserve that right.
Yeah,
It's
true.
And then some people, like I know professional streamers, because they're watched so frequently, they have to get those licenses to play those music. Or I don't know, because is streaming a streaming service illegal? I don't know how that works. Because, if you're streaming Spotify, it plays commercials, it's already paid for. I don't think that's illegal. I think you can do that.
Or like,
I never thought about that.
Mm.
let's
That's
say you're
interesting.
listening to the radio. The radio's going through your stream. At what point do they say like, you can't stream this?
I think it's legal if you do that. That's the thing.
If it's
That's
a
why I see
radio.
Pandora. If you stream Pandora, it's fine. Stream Spotify, that's fine. But if you have your own...
Like, because you're paying
But how
for
does YouTube or
certain-
Twitch know that?
I mean, they have... that's the thing, they won't. I don't know if YouTube's going to implement this thing into their system where, like, it listens and takes, like, hey, you're doing this, don't
Yeah.
do that.
Because
I don't
there's
know.
people who always listen to music on Twitch and they
Yeah.
never get in trouble. It's just if someone's being an ass and wants to get you in trouble, they can report it and they have like moderators who come on in. But I don't know how they would solve, the problem.
I think it'd only be if they
Most channels have music playing.
yeah.
if they're
Yeah,
playing the
most do.
music via their own, like, iTunes account, no
Mhm.
commercials added or anything, then I think that's where it becomes legal. But if you're playing off Spotify where there's commercials and the artists are being paid, then maybe. But the thing is, the artists are only getting paid for one person and not for everyone who's watching it. So
Right.
I don't know. It's really I think
It's
like
gonna
a big
it's gonna be like probably some huge
debate.
issues there, but I mean they are gonna have a lot better infrastructure
Mhm.
because there's a lot of people have a lot of problems with Twitch now streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Lag
not
and
a great website. Like trying to find my way around, I have a lot of problems a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a little-
that's
it's a
why
little
I
off.
think it's really nice because I think Google can definitely take that base and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that Google makes it. I think we brought this up in a previous podcast, like being just a gamer trying to get out there, but you're just drowned out by all these people. And then Google has their own search algorithm. They might make it so like, hey, search something. Search like League of Legends, Diamond Junglers.
Keywords, yeah.
You might come up because your keyword shows up the right way.
Right.
And like instead of
Yeah.
having to be based off only views, it's a mixture between views and relevancy.
Yeah, views and like your channel
Yeah.
title.
Mhm.
That's a good idea.
In before hashtags. Hashtags everywhere.
And I know
Right.
that
Yeah.
I remember I was talking to one of my friends who works at Riot that Google plays League of Legends a lot. Like they have like their own tournaments inside. So I think this is something they were looking at for a while, like getting into gaming and stuff.
I just hope they leave it as Twitch too. They don't
Yeah.
turn it into
I
like
doubt
the
they'll
like
change it.
YouTube has live streaming,
hmm
and I saw an article that had the numbers, and it's like compared to Twitch, like the Google live stream is just garbage
Yeah.
in terms of like nobody watches,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
So
It's
do you
because
think
Twitch
nobody
exists.
watches
That's the only reason.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's great for Google to buy that for them. I just hope they don't change Twitch so much from where it is now.
hmm
Making the infrastructure better, making it easier to find people, like that's all gonna be good. But
Yeah.
hopefully, like a lot of people don't like the hammer down on copyright issues,
Mhm.
which it
Well,
makes sense for
there's a
people
difference
like the
between
artists.
YouTube because like you can upload something on YouTube and claim it as your own thing, like your own content. But I think with Twitch, because it's so passive, no one goes back and watches like previous broadcasts.
Yeah.
hmm
Like no one's claiming that content.
except for like tournaments. You
One
might
thing
go
they
back,
also
but
do though
that's
is
true.
when you're streaming on Twitch, what people do to try and reduce like people getting mad because they're playing the music is put on the top like what music is playing, who the artist is.
Yeah.
This is the company who owns it, and that way it's there, and like people who are listening, okay, that's the company that owns it, and it's not this guy. He made this music. Even though no one's gonna think that, but it's still like giving credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a whole new service of like, you can hire guys to just play guitar behind you. Like, I'll just play acoustic guitar behind TJ.
Don't they already have
And
the
then
mariachi bands?
He'll be fine. Yeah,
There you go.
mariachi's for hire. They're just playing right behind TJ. They're gonna have to turn it down a bit because those guys can get pretty loud.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Ah,
We're good.
yeah. Oh,
Be
with
great.
the bass.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bass in those mariachi bands.
I used to work at Chili's. It was that music nonstop.
At Chili's?
Blasting in the kitchen.
Oh, in
yeah.
the kitchen. Okay, Mark. Mark went there.
That is
I didn't go anywhere.
so
I told the
offensive.
story from my history,
I'm
from my past.
offended.
I'm so offended.
Greatly.
This ties into our Far Cry.
I think Twitch could have got more money though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely could have a lot.
I think a lot of people think that. Well, because Snapchat got 18 billion.
There's
Which is bigger.
There's
Whoa.
a wider appeal for Snapchat though. Twitch right now is very gamer heavy.
Yeah, but you've
You
seen
make money. I mean, how
the
do you make
numbers
money
for
off
Twitch.
Snapchat?
Yeah, I don't
Twitch has advertising.
F if I know.
Money. And the numbers
F
for Twitch
if I
are just
know.
like, if you see the increase, people like getting into Twitch and gaming, it's like you said, it's just going quick.
Yeah, it's like exponential.
Like, if I could buy Twitch stock, I would have bought it earlier. But
Well, they bought it for what it's
now I
worth
have to
now,
buy
not
Google.
what it's gonna be.
What if there was like
Well, no, you
an
buy what it's
unofficial
gonna be.
stock market for websites?
Isn't
Like
it-
Dogecoin, but it's like
Dogecoin.
not.
Don't just buy Dogecoin.
Yeah, but I'll think about it. I'll start about.
Next week.
I'll start that up pretty soon.
I'm trying to think about what that.
Well, it's like you go to a website, like you were watching someone on Twitch like 2 years ago, and you're like, this is a great website. I think this could be worth something someday.
That's investing? Investors?
I guess it wouldn't work. Let's go to the next thing. I'll think about it.
To be continued.
Yeah. All right, final news bits. Master Chief Collection for the Xbox One has been rumored. I'm excited for this one. It's been recently reported that a remastered edition of Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 are on their way to Xbox One as a bundled set.
Is it coming out before Halo 5?
Yes. It's rumored to be coming out this year to hold over fans until the release of Halo 5 Guardians.
So hopefully it comes out soon, because I feel like replaying all 4 might take a little bit of time.
I
Not
think that'd be
too
awesome.
long, but
I would love that. I would love this.
So it's like a nice setup box set.
Yeah.
You pull out.
All
one.
rumors at this point.
All rumors.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
think it'd be smart.
I wouldn't buy it.
I wouldn't buy
Well,
it.
no one was expecting you to.
I'm
So,
not a Halo fan.
moving
so
on.
It's a
I
collector.
think
It's
they
a
know
collector's
that.
thing. So
Yeah, it's a collector's
Yeah.
To
thing.
me, I wouldn't buy it because I don't play Halo.
Not a collector.
Yes, we
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I would
No,
buy
he
that
is
if
a
it was like a
collector,
Final
but-
Fantasy.
It's not
you know.
League of Legends. I won't buy.
I like Final Fantasy.
What is this hand
League of Legends
throwing?
collector's items. I'll buy it.
TJ's like
He's a league
throwing
bot.
league bot.
So yeah, people were expecting a remastered Halo 2 for its 10th anniversary, which I think is this year. Pretty sure.
Years.
But I mean, this is way beyond anything anyone would have expected.
No one would have
It was
expected
gonna come
this?
out sooner or later. There's like 4
games,
of them.
4 remastered games.
What they do though?
In a
So
box
I want to know
set.
what they
Would
did.
you have ever predicted that, Kirk?
There's a Mass Effect trilogy.
Bullshit.
Devil May
Everyone,
Cry.
everyone
Devil May
does.
Cry made their whole series.
Everyone
Yeah.
does.
And it was pretty good.
God of
Like
War.
box sets of everything. Like box
Halo
set.
4 just came out last year.
But
So
the
how'd they
other
remaster?
3
I want to know what they
or
did to
4
remaster these
Wait,
games.
is this including Halo ODST?
There haven't been any words on
ODST.
ODST or Reach.
ODST. I'm just saying because there's a Halo.
I remember I played
3 in there.
ODST for like a couple days.
I
It
played it
was
I
bad.
love
for
ODST.
a
Sorry.
few
It's-
hours.
That's StarCraft, but it's like a crappy StarCraft.
It
And
was really good. It
Halo.
had a really good story.
What's the other one? Combat
Why is that funny?
Anniversary.
The story.
Halo Wars. Like,
Yeah,
is
no one
it
plays
just
for a
the
story.
I do.
chronological,
ODST.
or are they putting in all
What?
the fillers as well?
Just 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
The biggies.
Well, Halo ODST is Halo 3 ODST, so like, isn't that
Wait,
considered?
Wait.
Not
no.
ODST or Reach. I'll say it
Which
again.
one is the one that's like StarCraft? Is that ODST?
Yeah.
It's ODST.
Orbital Drop Ship T.
Troopers.
T.
Cool. Is it gonna cost $100 and
Yeah, it's like
$240?
I don't think so.
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
4 games.
You're the rumor mill guy.
The rumor.
I
4
told
games.
you all the rumors that I know.
Halo fans are usually
It's gonna
pretty
come
big,
in,
so
like-
they can sell it pretty high.
Oh, what if the box is like Master Chief's helmet?
Or if it's
And
a-
you just like
they already
open
did
it up
that.
and then
Yeah.
like stick it into Chiefs.
Wait, did the helmet they give out actually fit on a human head?
If you took out the piece in the center, I think it would be a tight fit, but I think you could get it on. It might not come off,
A
but
child.
you could get it on.
That sucks.
Child helmet.
Child.
Yeah, I'd be happy about this. I'd buy it. Day one, TJ.
What
I have
about
nothing wrong with it.
What about
I just don't
the
like Halo.
rumored box set for Far Cry 1, 2, 3 that I just rumored?
Whoa.
I wouldn't buy
You
it.
just
I don't like
rumored it.
I just rumored
What
that.
about Saints Row? Woo.
What
What
about
about the League of Legends box set
Uncharted
that's coming out? They don't
1,
even have
2,
a disc.
3? What about?
I don't get what you're doing.
I'm just.
He's just
I'm
listing
just
all the things
rambling.
you could make.
Well, no, I just like.
Why
so
don't you give me?
we can go back in time to Cringecast 8 and be like, that guy right there already said this was
He
going to happen.
rumored it. He knew
I
it.
rumored it.
Yeah.
So, what other games are on their 4th iteration now that we can have a
You're not
three-piece?
rumoring it. You're
I'm
just
rumoring it.
You're making it
Half-Life
up.
3
I'm
is
making
There's
on
a
its
difference.
way.
The rumor.
Half-Life
Rumor
3
comes
is on
from a
its way.
reputable
Half-Life
source.
3 was
Okay,
Mostly confirmed.
everyone's gonna get confused now.
Half-Life.
No one's confused.
Half-Life
No,
3
I
has been
mean in
confirmed
the-
on this podcast.
yes.
They're like just releasing all these games that are probably never gonna come out.
What about the Madden box set?
Oh yeah,
I
I
would
would
never
so
buy
buy
Madden 1
that.
through 25.
Why would you play Madden
Madden 1?
2001 instead of just playing the newest one? Because it's the same game, just new.
Well, because
Roster.
you want like LT rookie year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett Favre, like in his
Favre.
prime,
Favre.
before he threw a million.
What about a
interceptions.
Madden /FIFA /MLB/NBA?
All of them.
just
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 box
all
sets.
of them
One
in a
game,
big
EA
old
Sports.
box.
It's in the game.
Excuse you.
I know. Excuse
That
me.
was-
What is this? A
Disgusting.
rude cast?
It's cringe.
Rude cast. It is cringy.
Cringe.
Great topics.
Yeah.
Anyone else have anything they want to say?
When I glanced at your iPad, I thought it said Master Chef, like a new show.
Dude,
MasterChef is not a new show.
It is a show already.
Master
this.
Chef.
And it's a very good show.
It is a very good
Pretty
show.
well.
Gordon Ramsay. He's on the Far Cry 4 box art. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
You guys hear about that?
Is that the show with the fat guy too? That
That's the
tastes
one
I
everything?
believe so,
Is
yeah.
that the boxer with like the racist
He takes
dude?
like the smallest bites.
Little bite, and then he looks up in the air. Is he like,
Ponders. He's like, is
Graham.
there a hint of saffron in that?
No.
Like, no, I didn't use saffron at
I
all.
like
He's
the
like,
use
I'm
of cilantro.
pretty sure there's saffron in here.
then there's, what's the angry guy?
It's garbage. My dog shits out better food
He
than
like
that.
shames every cook so much. He just like
Yeah.
looks at him and shakes his head. It's too bad. It's a shame.
Too bad. Too bad.
It's a damn shame. Well, now that we're on food,
I had a crepe today.
he's singing the Lion King.
We know.
That's great. I think that means it's over.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait.
Sure.
In
It's
the
great.
jungle, the mighty
No, we're not singing.
Attack.
sleeps tonight.
I'm ending it here.
Woo.
No. No.
No.
We're not going to sing. None of us can sing. We've already proven that
Whoa.
countless times. So,
I thought it was only Kirk who could.
I couldn't sing.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So,
my turn.
thanks everyone for watching Cringecast episode 8.
Bye, guys.
Download this on iTunes, Podbean, or just watch it here on YouTube.
Podbean.
And we will see you guys all again next week. Goodbye. Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
That's good, dude.
Goodbye.
We can too.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Planet. That is a door. That's another shitty school. That's like a shitty music note. I can't even. I don't want to say shit anymore, but that's shitty vegetables. Some guy's dumb club foot. I'm a monster. It's like a briefcase.